Okay, we really need to talk about something called the Soma trap. Now, I know it sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but trust me, it's very, very real. And chances are, you're already caught in it. It's this invisible cage, right? But it's not made of steel bars. It's built from pleasure. A cage designed to keep you perfectly happy and perfectly controlled.
Almost 100 years ago, a writer named Aldous Huxley, he warned us this was coming. He pictured a future that wasn't controlled by pain or by fear, but by a drug called Soma that just dished out endless, empty pleasure. And you want to know the truly scary part? We are living in our own version of that world right now.
I mean, come on, we've all been there, right? You just pick up your phone for a second, maybe to check one thing, and then bam, an hour, 2 hours, just gone, vanished. You're looking for that little dopamine hit, that little spark of joy, but instead you're left feeling, what? Drained? Empty? Maybe even a little bit mad at yourself. That feeling? That's the trap in action.
And that feeling, that gets right to the heart of what this is all about. Slavery by pleasure. We're being sold this grand illusion of happiness, and the price we don't realize we're paying for it is our own freedom, our autonomy.
Look, if hearing this is starting to feel a little heavy, if it's hitting a bit too close to home, good. That feeling is your mind starting to wake up. So stick with me here, because we're not just going to point out the problem today, we're going to find the way out.
So, how on earth did this even happen? How did we all get so tangled up in this thing? Well, to really get it, you have to understand one fundamental truth about the world we live in now. Your brain is up for sale. You are not the customer anymore. You are the product.
Yup, welcome to what they call the attention economy. In this new marketplace, the most valuable thing on the planet isn't gold, it's not oil. It's your focus, your attention. Every single scroll, every like, every single second your eyes are glued to a screen, that attention is being bundled up and sold off to the highest bidder.
And this is where it gets really sneaky, because this whole system is designed to hack your brain's own biology. It's all about a little chemical called dopamine. You get a little hit of it from a notification, a new follower, whatever. But here's the real trick, the thing that makes it so addictive. It's like a slot machine. You never know when that next reward is coming. And the science is clear. The anticipation of that reward, just the possibility of it, releases more dopamine than actually getting it. It creates this vicious cycle, turning you into a seeker who's always chasing but never ever satisfied.
So that dopamine loop we were just talking about, that's the engine. That's what's powering this massive psychological trap that we're all in. And it's the real reason why chasing that next little fix always feels so exhausting. And in the end, so empty.
It's a concept called the Hedonic Treadmill. Basically what it means is that no matter how awesome that dopamine hit feels, a new phone, a viral post, a shopping spree, your brain just adapts to it, like instantly. The buzz fades and you land right back where you started, at your baseline happiness, just craving the next thing. You're running and running as fast as you can, but you're not actually getting anywhere.
And this quote just nails why Huxley's warning from all those years ago was so spot on. This isn't your classic tyranny with soldiers and prisons. No, this is a soft tyranny. It's a system of control that actually feels good. We're just so busy, consuming our distractions, loving our servitude, that we don't even realize we're in chains. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? The trap reduces us. It takes us from being these active creators of our own lives and turns us into passive consumers, just constantly reacting to a world that literally gets rich off of our distraction. Our potential just gets drained away, one click at a time.
Okay, but, and this is a big but, there is a way out. I promise you there is. It's not going to be easy, but it is simple. The escape hatch is a massive shift in what you're aiming for. You stop chasing pleasure and you start pursuing purpose. And just look at the difference between these two. It's night and day. Pleasure, it's fleeting, it's external, it's all about passive consumption. But purpose, that's lasting, it's internal. It comes from active creation. One is like a cheap sugar rush. The other is deep, satisfying nourishment for your soul.
The psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl, he basically built his entire life's work on this idea. He said that our biggest drive as human beings isn't for pleasure, it's for meaning, it's for purpose. And honestly, when you have a powerful why that gets you out of bed in the morning, all the cheap, easy hits of instant gratification, they just lose their power over you.
So, finding your purpose, that's the map out of the trap. But you still need a vehicle to actually make the journey. And in a world that is literally engineered to hijack your focus, That vehicle, your greatest act of rebellion, is discipline.
Now, when I say discipline, I'm not talking about raw willpower. Let's be real, willpower runs out. I'm talking about being smart, being strategic. It's a concept called choice architecture. It means you rig the game in your own favor. You design your environment so that doing the right thing is the easiest possible option.
And here's a super simple 4-step framework you can start using literally today. To build a good habit, you just have to make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. So you want to read more? Make it obvious. Leave a book on your pillow so you can't miss it. Want to stop mindlessly scrolling at night? Make it difficult, the opposite of easy, and just put your phone in another room before you go to bed. You are literally becoming the architect of your own world to support your goals, not to sabotage them.
Because at the end of the day, this is what real freedom actually is. It isn't just a freedom to do whatever you want in the moment. Real freedom is the strength, the self-control to say no to all the easy, cheap pleasures so that you have the time and the energy to say a massive yes to what actually matters.
So if any of this, any of it at all, has resonated with you, I'm asking you to join me right now in taking back control. This fight against the Soma trap, it doesn't start tomorrow or next week. It starts today. It starts right now with one single, powerful, symbolic act. This right here, this is our Declaration of Independence. This is the first step out of that invisible cage. It's a promise you make to yourself that you are done being a passive consumer. From this day forward, you are an active creator of your own life.
So right now, I want you to go down to the comments and type those 5 words. I choose purpose over pleasure. Make that public declaration. Let that be the first deliberate action you take to reclaim your mind, your focus, and your future.
And hey, if you're really serious about going deeper on this stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We talk about big ideas like this every single week. And also, check out the pinned comment for a link to my ebook, Beyond the Shadow, to get the full guide. Thank you for your time and your attention. Now go live with purpose.